I caught a 1 in a billion disease, and now I'm a genius. Well, after hearing that title, you might assume this is some fiasco where I got bitten by a spider or similar creature and I turned into the next Albert Einstein. Well, no, that's not it. I was born just like any other child, whimpering at my existence and wishing to escape even though I'd barely spent moments in this godforsaken universe. But my story entails a disease. Now, I assure you this is not going to be a torture-filled story, so if you gross folks are getting closer to the screen thinking that I'm going to recount the most gruesome incidents of my life, well, you're going to be disappointed. I was an 18-year-old working at a bar as a waiter part-time. And when I was there, I'd see drunk people every day, and they'd often leave with a lady or two. And as infuriating as I was witnessing that, I couldn't even score a single girl for myself, sober. I'd probably die single on the street somewhere with my head full of gray, smelly hair. That was until one particular Sunday. The Sunday that threw my banal, worthless life away and transformed it into something magical. Just like every other weekend, this particular Sunday was a busy one. I could see drunk men flowing from everywhere, and amidst all the chaos, a fight ensued. The conflict soon shifted outside, with men shouting and saying that they're going to kill each other. Well, after the long and tiring day, as the bar closed, I was mopping up the floor, and I saw a small plastic bag. I thought it might be just some trash, and that's where I was planning on throwing it, and then I heard a sound. And curiosity kind of got my better half, and so I checked the bottle in the bag. And with it there was a label attached. Drink to attract women instantly. Well, I licked my lips. This bottle was the answer to all my problems. But what could it be? Obviously a joke, right? And I was about to throw the whole thing out until I started thinking, you know what? What do you got to lose? You only live once, right? You know, the whole YOLO philosophy played in my mind and, well, I took the risk and I gulped whatever it was in that bottle. I gulped it down in a second. I admit the flavor was actually kind of nice, and I wanted more, so I kept the bottle with me. Well, the next morning, I kept staring at myself in the mirror, and, well, really, there was nothing that was changed. I didn't look like a celebrity before I drank what was in the bottle, and I didn't look like one afterwards. What a ripoff. Well, at least it tasted nice. So I went out, and there I saw my neighbor's dog doing his business in the yard. I knocked on his door, somehow persuading my neighbor not to let his dog poop outside my door anymore. And I was amazed. For the first time ever, my neighbor listened. After almost a year, my neighbor finally listened to my request. I was in college at the time, and I was caught up with work, so I forgot to do some of my assignments. Well, thankfully, somehow, I convinced my professor that I'd had an emergency, and that's why I couldn't get my assignments done, and he excused me. At lunch, I won my way with a friend to let me have his lunch. After college, the infamous biker on our college campus, he actually made friends with me and agreed to drop me off at my house when I needed a ride. I didn't understand what was happening at this point. I made my way to the pub, and coincidentally I asked the owner to increase my pay. And what do you know? He listened to me. This miracle pulled my plugs. I rushed to the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror. I instantly realized it could be because of the bottle that I had drank the day before. I convinced the owner to let me take the day off. And as I reached my house, I read the bottle inside out. The message beneath the bottle was, "Drinking this liquid will make you have a rare disease that 1 in a billion has." Well, now everything was crystal clear to me. I had a rare disease that allowed me to convince anyone just by using my words. And another realization soon dawned upon me. The label. I could score all the girls I'd want. Well, the excitement didn't let me sleep at all that night, but the next morning, as soon as I got to the college, my eyes looked for Sophie. She was the prettiest girl on campus, and she happened to be everybody's crush. She was beautiful, to the extent where she didn't entertain anybody and stayed in her own world. Can you guess who my wife is now? Sophie, yep. After successfully attaining Sophie, I got to know that her father is a famous businessman, with wealth pouring from his pockets, and pouring onto me. Of course, he made me the owner, thanks to my disease. He made me the owner of his business, and I persuade the clients to make huge deals with me and pull investors to my side in just a matter of moments. It's been 3 years since I drank that bottle, and its effects are kind of starting to get dull by now. I gotta look for another miracle bottle if I want to get that disease. I need to find it. Oh well. At least I'm married to the prettiest woman my eyes ever saw. And I'm the wealthiest man in my state. I never did learn what the disease actually was. I sure wish I could catch it again, though. To watch more animated story videos like this, hit that subscribe button and tell us in the comments section what you thought about this story.